This is Durden #2. They're like movie titles. So before I give it to you, let me go ahead and give you this is supposed to smell like sandalwood bourbon, and I just realized that the lettering on that is really weird for some reason. That is just an M upside down. Cool. This is all-natural pheromone-infused soap. Enhances alpha status, masculinity, charisma, mischief, and attractiveness. Couldn't get through that with a straight face.
Are we playing D&D or what?
I know, right?
They killed Chads to make the soap.
This is the one that's supposed to... Yeah, this is the one. This is the one that's supposed to smell like sandalwood and bourbon, and I thought, honestly, just smells like the lumber section of Home Depot. So, I'm going to pass this to you first, G-Man.
Okay.
Give me your opinion.
It smells like something my grandfather would wear.
Face.
It's like, it's triggering memories, and so that's good, but then the smell's bad.
Oh. Oh, no, that's not a good reaction.
That's terrible.
So I'm going to go out on a limb and say if he wore this, you would not find this attractive in any way.
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if I wore that, my beard would turn gray immediately.
Okay. It is Monday morning, and it's time to do another soap. This is Durden #2. This one is supposed to be sandalwood bourbon. I just woke up. I feel like crap. I didn't sleep good. A certain little dog didn't help, because someone couldn't decide whether or not she wanted to be in the room or not. So we spent most of the night running in and out. Gigi likes to either sleep under my bed or on the foot of the bed. She can get off the bed just fine. She just can't get on it, which means every time she decides she needs to get back on, she has to wake me up to do it. It's been a long night. But back to the soap thing. Sandalwood bourbon. It smells like weird cologne, like kind of, not like cologne. It smells like if you were to get the knockoff version of a cologne or something. Like instead of getting what do you call it? Like Old Spice, you got like the Spicy Navy or something like that. I don't know. It's something weird about it. It's strong, like all of them are. Oh, jeez. And I was told about the ingredients, and one of these I read the ingredients. So I'm looking at this one again. It has vegetable oil blend, olive oil, organic, sustainable, palm oil, coconut oil, shea butter, water, sodium hydroxate, fragrance, just says fragrance, androstenone, and whatever this Grondike Alpha blend thing is. And Grondike, I found out, is, I should have said that sooner, because I only just realized while making these the other day that apparently that's the parent company that makes all this. So whatever the hell a Grondike Alpha blend is something I'm not going to know, because I don't work for them, and they didn't say it anywhere on their website, so whatever. They also make deodorant and cologne that smells like these soaps. I guess just if you really wanted to smell like it all day long. And I guess that kind of answers some of my questions about covering it up. It's like, it's the reason why I don't use like a shaving cream that has a scent to it. Some of them do, some of the nicer ones do. But I don't do that because I'm going to use like aftershave lotion and like cologne anyway. So there's no point in it, because you're just going to cover it up. So like, why bother? It just use the, you just need soap to get the shaving done. Like, well, it's just so. Okay, they make stuff that's supposed to like smell the same, and they sell them all in big packs. And I'm not reviewing the deodorant. We're not doing that because the idea of having to put up with all that, they all smell the same. It's going to be the same thing anyway, so there's no point in it. But yes, I'm stalling. This one smells rough, and of course, the other reason for stalling is because there's only one left after this, and we all know which one it is. I don't look forward to that, but I'm gonna smell like cheap cologne for the rest of the day, I guess, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll be back. You guys asked for this. Just remember that. Not like you can smell it, so it's not that big a deal, but anyway, yeah, I'll be back.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back, and as you can probably tell, I sound not good. I'm fairly certain this stuff just triggered my allergies. I was sneezing a lot, but it does smell like cologne. That's the best way I can think to describe it. It's not as strong, much like the others, once you actually get it worked into a washcloth, so there's that, but it still smells like like some kind of weird knockoff cologne. It's very strong. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't feel like it's drying out my skin just yet, but I feel like it may be something that happens in the future. But I've been wrong about that, so, there's a possibility I could be wrong, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I do feel like that kind of tightness, I guess, the best way to describe it, when you know that something is starting to dry you out, like you kind of sort of feel it a little bit. I'm getting that a little bit, just a little bit, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's a lot stronger than I was expecting, and oh boy, that does not bode well for tomorrow. Because there's only one left, and it's the one I dread the most. But yeah. I've also been doing this with all of them. Excuse me. Again, my allergies. I've been leaving them in the... I have to leave them in the shower because they're obviously all wet, and I was just going to want them to dry out before I put them back in the little box. But this has also had the unintended side effect of being kind of experiment to see how strong they are once activated. Now, like I said about the one... Oh shoot, which one was it? Let me look at these real quick. Was it... No, it was the one about Bond 2. Yes. Bond 2. Oh god. I just moved Bond 2 and you can still smell it. It's just wood. Just straight wood. They had the unintended side effect of allowing it to kind of get into the air. And for the most part, most of them didn't really... didn't really permeate the air that bad. It really wasn't that big of a deal. Like when I used the Maverick, both of them really, you could smell them when you're in the shower, but after that it's like, no, you really can't smell them anymore. Bond 2 you could smell throughout the entire bathroom for the day after. Well into, because I would go in the next day before I have to get in the shower, because I do these every other day. In order to put it back in the box, it should be well dry enough by now. And you could smell it throughout the entire room. And this one, Durden 2, I believe this was the one, I think. I may be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I think it is. I don't have the box, obviously. Yeah, you can smell it throughout the entire room before I even left, and I think that's what got my allergies going. So this is going to be a fun day. I'm gonna take something for my allergies, and then I'll message like I'm sending you the DM or something. I'll record more of this later after I've had coffee too. God, I need coffee. I'm so tired. Anyway, I'll be back with the next installment or whatever. Okay.
Eventually.
Okay, it's been several hours later, and the worst part about this one I said this in the earlier parts, that it smells like cheap cologne. The worst part about this one is it didn't bother to follow any of the others in a very specific trend, which is lingering. Yeah, I can still smell it. It's been hours. Several hours. Oh god, why is it still here? It's not good. It's not good, and I'm pretty sure that's what's causing a lot of my allergy problems right now. That and the weather changing and everything, but I imagine this is not helping. Thankfully, it's gotten lighter, but it's still there, and it's not a scent that you want to linger, you know? Like, this sucks. It's very not good. It's very aggressive. Like I said, cheap cologne. I can't really describe it any other way. It really is just that. Oh, man. As for, like, the drying out, yeah, I'm getting that. Not a fan. I usually get that on my arms a lot, because I guess they're exposed the most, but yeah, no, I'm definitely feeling it, and I don't like it. There's no moisturizer to speak of in this one either, or if there is, it's not nearly enough to actually do anything, and I am definitely feeling it. I am definitely feeling drier and more uncomfortable with this. The fact that the smell is still hanging around is definitely a bother, and yeah, this one was not pleasant. This was... oh, I can still smell it. It's bothering me now. This was a weird one. Thankfully it wasn't gritty like the other one. I will say that. The bar was not, like, sandpapery. And as for the other part of this experiment of, does it, once activated, is it strong enough to, like, overwhelm an area with scent? And the answer is yes. My whole bathroom smells like it now. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. So yeah, that's a thing that's happening right now, and I do not care for it. I don't know what else to add. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know what else to add. This one was not good, but for exactly the reason that I said. It's really strong. It's not a good smell. I guess if you like that kind of thing, you'd like it. But again, for the price tag, like, that's the biggest thing with all of these, is they're, as soaps, as, like, general cleaning agents, they're mediocre at best. You know, they're just kind of like, it's alright. It's not the greatest soap. It's not moisturizing. It doesn't do anything for your skin that, like, a bar that you could get at Walmart or something wouldn't do. You know, it's just happens to be slightly bigger and marketed on the idea of, like, you will be a manlier man and women will find you attractive because this is what the heteros do, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand the heterosexual man. I don't think I ever will. Maybe it's just not my place. But either way, I tried it and I don't like it. I'll be honest with you. But with all that being said, there is one more thing hanging over us, or rather me specifically. There's one bar left, and I think you all know which one it is. I saved the worst for last, and yeah, that's coming in the next video. We will take on King Cobra's challenge to see if this is, in fact, the manliest of man soaps that has ever manned its way across a man. If it does, in fact, make you so extra hot that chicks can just smell you and think that it's super hot. It's something he says quite a lot about that soap. I don't believe it. I don't think this is true. So, I'm going to try it. I'm not going to like it. I know I'm not going to like it. Just the smell alone from when I just tried the, opened the box. I know I'm not going to like it, but still got to do it. Still got to do it. For science. For the moon herd. I will do this. It's going to suck. Tomorrow's episode is going to be a really bad one, kids. Just buckle in and get ready. If you've been enjoying these, as I said with all of them, why?
But also, thank you, I guess, for enjoying my suffering. I have a Ko-Fi and a merch store, which you could donate and or buy things from, in no particular order. That's entirely up to you. One would think that it would be a nice gesture, considering you guys are the ones who made me wear this soap. I'm kidding, obviously. Also, like, comment, subscribe to YouTube, whatever. If you have your own recommendations or stories or anything, fan art, picture of a cat, your favorite bread recipe, I don't know, send it to my subreddit, r/moonhorsestories. I check it every day, so I'll see it. And, yeah, that's about it for this one. Get ready, because the next episode's going to be far worse than I could have ever imagined. I'll see you there. Goodbye, everybody.